Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading, in particular, Mystery Reading 797. Before getting into this reading, chances are that most of the people watching this video are not subscribed, so if you are a recurring viewer, you enjoy my work and would like to help support the growth of my channel, feel free to do so by sticking around and hitting that subscribe button down below and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. My name is Elizabeth, by the way, forgot to say that. But my subscriber goal right now is 500 subscribers, and I'm just focused on the milestone of 200 subscribers to reach that 500 subscriber goal. So if you do decide to help me out with that, thank you very much. So the readings 737, 747, 57, 67, 87, this reading as well, that might be a significant pattern for somebody because it keeps coming up for me. There could be something significant here about aviation or airplanes, maybe a specific company. For somebody, it could be Boeing. I'm also thinking of this dad joke that I heard from this book that I have that's a book of dad jokes, and one of them, it used like the word Boeing as like a way to, I don't know, symbolize like bouncing or something. I can't remember what it was. But maybe there's a significant male figure, it could be a father, it doesn't have to be, but a male figure in your life who might have an interest in these things, or ships, military. It could definitely be like the Marines or the, what the heck is the aviation one called? I can't remember what it's called. I don't know. If you know, you know. I just looked down and the timer says 222. This could be confirmation of a significant relationship. And it can also be about balance and the need to let something or someone go to restore balance. Make sure you give yourself the space and time that you need to breathe something, to let something or someone go. But interpreting these numbers now, 7 is about learning and wisdom, and you know, we've been saying it a lot for the past like 100 videos. I keep, 700 years ago, that feels like it, as I was trying to say, 700 years ago, or the number 700 feels like it keeps coming through for somebody. But that knock on my door, there was a knock on my door in the reading that I just recorded, and that was a sign that someone has an opportunity, or you are the opportunity to someone, and they're going to come knocking on your door. This might be a mutual feeling. I feel like it's an opportunity that you'll want to accept or even recognize. Number 9 is about purpose and helping the world release what no longer works. So the things that you're learning and gaining a deeper understanding of, other people are also learning and gaining a deeper understanding of as well. Even if you feel more isolated, the journey, the timeline, the path that you're on, you're not walking it alone. I feel like there's something significant here about someone or something walking with you in spirit. So there could be spirit guides, maybe a father or a male figure who passed on that is walking this path with you in spirit. Combined with like the number 7 energy, there's like, it feels like there's heavy learning around your purpose, what you could do with your experiences to protect others from, experiences that you had that were unfair. Let's keep it simple and say unfair. I'm thinking of the Justice card in Tarot. You have the opportunity to bring things back into balance, where your generosity and your intelligence, you can make that about yourself be recognized and appreciated and respected. You just first need to recognize it and appreciate it within yourself first. And I just burped. Usually that's a sign that something needs to be let go. So the number 2 could be a significant number for somebody. There is an opportunity here to bring something back into balance, your reality. And I just looked down at the timer on the camera and it said 2, 3, 4. That's a sign of trust that everything happens for a reason. You're feeling guided and drawn in a certain direction for a reason. Your intuition, your spirit guides is trying to connect with you, reach you for a reason. You have a purpose that feels like it requires spiritual intervention. That's the best way that I can put it. Adding up these numbers, 7 plus 7 is 14, and 14 plus 9, I believe that's 23. Yeah. That number itself could be particularly significant for someone. I know for me it was really significant in the year 2021. So, if it resonates for you, take it. If it doesn't, don't. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 is about change and transformation. And that feels like a very, very appropriate energy here. It feels like you're being called to undergo a transformation, not only because you deserve it, you have the power to bring justice to yourself internally, but because the universe also wants to bring you justice externally. There's something that you need to be honest with yourself about, and this could literally be anything. Could be about, what you think about yourself, what you think about another person or a situation. Whatever story you're telling yourself, it's the kind of story that makes you feel small and stuck, and it's time to let that storyline go, to embrace something new, to be not someone new, but to embrace who you already are. It's time to be honest with yourself about how you feel and what you really think and what you're really passionate about. Because you deserve to have a life that is aligned with who you are and what you deserve. Embrace change. I'm going to start wrapping up this reading by drawing out a card from the Prism of Visions Tarot. We're just going to see what comes through for you and how it might resonate with 797. Definitely listen to your intuition and take time out when you need it. Your ancestors want you to focus more on rest when you need it. We have the 7 of Wands. We also have the planet of Mars, Leo, and this is fire energy, which makes sense for somebody who is learning, who is going through some learning or a transformation that is driven by a sense of purpose. Look how freely this person, at least in my opinion, seems to bounce on these, just like imagining it, that they're running across those sticks out of the water with so much confidence. This is about moving with grace and confidence. And it's also about standing up for yourself, making yourself heard. And of course, this could be about standing up for yourself against yourself. There could definitely be some internal battle or tug of war that you really, really need to focus on resolving, because life will get so much easier. Life doesn't have to be this hard, this uncertain. You can trust yourself. You need to learn how to trust yourself. This is the Seven of Wands, so I feel like this is really, really confirming your focus on lessons, gaining more information, and your purpose, or a sense of purpose. Someone is just really feeling a calling here, and I feel like this reading is here to tell you to trust that calling. Make those hard decisions. Use your voice. I'm thinking of Kevin Hart, where he says, say it with your chest. Move with confidence. Because you know more, you feel more than you think. You're capable of doing more. So much more than you think. Just tapping into that power. Your power. You really just have to let yourself see it. Through seeing how powerful your thoughts and your emotions actually are. And your intuition. Your psychic senses. I really, really feel called to tell you to trust the path that you're on, keep learning, and trust that sense of purpose.